Man, that guitar solo.
That is some Menza on movie 12.
For those of you who don't know the fine work of Mark Menza, he was a composer on the American version of Dragon Ball Z, and his work is mixed at best. He's no Bruce Faulkner, that's for sure. So we're playing Spider-Man and the X-Men in Arcade's Revenge. You ever play this game? You ever heard of it?
No. Arcade just makes me think of the kid in Yu Hakusho who like could think up a game, and he had like a game system with him, and then they like actually got trapped in real life games where they could die. And then I think there was also some DC character who had like the power to put them in video games.
All of that sounds way more interesting than
the actual character of Arcade.
Yeah, he is definitely a at best D-list Marvel villain,
And they made a video game about him.
Yeah. Keep in mind, this is early 90s. This is back when Marvel was not nearly the hot commodity it is today. All right, so we're Spidey. We don't have quite the jump that I would like for this character, but okay. Full disclosure, I played the... Whoa, those clouds.
Oh my god.
It looks like brains.
Yeah, just some giant brain in the background.
Yeah. I had this game when I was a kid. Or, no, I didn't have it. My parents rented it for me. That's a huge knockback. Jesus.
Wow. Oh. you got hollow bones.
Yeah. My parents rented this for me from Blockbuster, and I was never able to get past the first level.
That's
Ow!
it's like with me with Batman on Sega Game Gear or or Mischief Makers on N64.
Yep. Which we'll be getting to that pretty soon.
Gross.
Okay, are you able to shoot webs in this game? Like,
Maybe you get it later in the level? Maybe this was like your train of thought, like, oh, there you go.
well, that's like shooting web projectiles. I mean, like, can you web swing?
Oh, I don't think so.
Oh, there it is. There we go. Now we're
Okay, this game's not too bad.
Now we're cooking with gas. What? You can't do it while jumping? That's weird. Okay. All right. We're finding our bearings.
It's like a thin little slinky, like shoots out of you, and then it like slinks back, like when it goes away.
Damn it. Okay.
Like it sucks into the wall. Spider sense.
Why does the spider sense sound like a broken radio? Whoa. Wait. Well, he doesn't turn around when he's going down. I remember this being like super maze-like, and that was one of the things that pissed me off about it.
Oh, yeah.
Why can I only collect some of those things right now? Oh, you can swing while climbing. That's cool.
And no fall damage.
That's always a bonus in these games. Yeah, like, why can't I collect that one? That one. Oh, my spider sense is telling me which ones I can get next. Ah, gotcha.
So you have to get them in a specific order to complete the level?
Suppose so. And my 6-year-old brain could not wrap around that concept.
These here, lights, I could just get it in the order I want.
Why isn't the game letting me do the things I want to do?
Spider sense. Oh, you got an arrow too. Oh, okay, you get a little compass and everything.
Yeah.
Okay, this isn't too bad.
I didn't realize this was like a shaft I could go down.
And you're going way far away from.
Yeah, I just realized that. Fuck. Okay. All right, I guess I want to go back.
Yeah, this is like the next area, I think. Look at that.
Ow.
That's sand texture. Mm-mm.
You think that's sand?
Mm-mm. It's dirt.
This game might be dirt.
When I was up in Washington, my mom was trying to tell me about like a sweet flavored beer concoction called a shandy. And she was like, "What? You've never heard of a shandy?"
I've heard of them. I've never had one or really knew what it
You've
was.
heard of a shandy before?
I've heard the word.
Yeah, maybe I've heard the word, but like, did you think it was a beer cocktail?
No.
So it's like a light beer, like I guess Blue Moon or something, mixed with lemonade, like equal parts. And to me, that was like, oh man, that sounds terrible.
Really? That sounds refreshing.
No. And then the first thing I said to her, I'm like, that sounds like something Johnny would drink.
Thank you. Just because I do not appreciate the taste of alcohol does not make me any less of a person.
No, I mean, you appreciate it, just like you appreciate Blue Moon floats.
That's different.
Or mudslides.
That's different. Like, if you make an effort to disguise the taste of the alcohol, then I'm cool with it. But
it still tastes like beer. Like, you still can enjoy a beer flavor.
Did you just say a beard flavor?
A beer flavor.
I'd prefer a beard flavor, honestly.
You always get a beard flavor.
Ow.
Your whole face is beard flavored.
Thank you. Man, whoever did the voice snippets for Spidey.
Was that what it sounded like?
Yeah, he has a deep voice. Oh! Thank God.
Oh no, on me! Oh!
Thank God there's no timer in this game.
Oh yeah. Straight fucked.
Can my diagonal webs hurt this thing?
It doesn't seem like the webs hurt. It dodged. Or accidentally dodged.
Yeah. Alright, fuck it.
How are you supposed to? Maybe you can't do that thing? Oh, it's down. Gotta go down. Fuck.
These are some weird sound effects. Since when does the spider sense sound like a Geiger counter?
Yeah, it's like
See, did you hear it that time?
Yeah. I mean, they don't have much they don't have many options for the sounds they can make, but I've still heard good soundtracks on this system.
Oh yeah, no, the music in this is fine so far. It's actually pretty damn good. It's just the spider sense. So we're gonna see Far From Home on Thursday, right?
Maybe.
I've been hearing good things.
Oh yeah,
it's not that I expect anything less, but you know.
Is it same director or
as Homecoming? Yeah. Yeah, same director.
Should be pretty good.
Get ready, Spider-Man. Oh, God. I have to collect them all again. Son of a bitch. What's wrong with you, game company? Ain't you ever heard of no checkpoint? And this one, this might be a one and done for us. I am not seeing a lot of compelling gameplay variety here. I know we've only been in one level.
This is and the X-Men, isn't it?
Yes, and the X-Men were definitely okay. The web definitely doesn't hurt them.
Yeah, I think it would.
The X-Men were mentioned in the opening story crawl.
Yeah, so this must get
to.
a lot more complex and more interesting. I mean,
I don't know about a lot.
There's gonna be other characters with different powers and different fighting styles. Unless they're just as mediocre.
Man, you do not have a lot of experience with old X-Men games, do you?
I mean, from that Avengers game, from the cut and paste for Iron Man and.
Oh, you mean where every character was the same?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that was how a lot of these games were back then. Okay, I forgot I got to web my way up there. Son of a...
Yeah, I'm not saying it's going to be a Marvel Ultimate Alliance or something.
Even Ultimate Alliance got a little samey after a while. Damn it. I mean, yeah, all unique characters with their own special moves that all kind of do the same thing. Listen to me, I'm being jaded about one of the most beloved games of the Xbox, GameCube, PS2 generation. How cool am I?
Yeah, I thought you liked that game.
I don't mind it. It's just, I've played better Marvel games.
Mm-mm.
I think it's...
Like Spidey, Web of Shadows.
Listen here.
Or Shattered something.
No. Shattered Dimension is not good. That's the one written by Slot.
Oh, that's the Slot one.
Yep. No, I'm a big defender of Web of Shadows. That game gets an unfair shake from a lot of people. That had, like, mostly physics-based webbing. It had one of the worst voices I've ever heard voice Spider-Man ever. But the gameplay was good. The graphics were decent for the time.
Did that have a Bloom Wolverine?
Did you say... Oh, Blum Wolverine.
Yeah.
I thought you said Balloon Wolverine. I'm like, I don't remember that. Yeah, Blum was Wolverine in that. That was the game that we were playing when you're fighting Wolverine in an alley, and then all of a sudden he breaks into a Marvel history trivia lesson.
Oh, no, that's what I remember.
That game is... Yeah, that game, like I said, that game gets unfairly shit on.
Well, in the...
And you get to be Black Suit Spidey, like, at the click of a stick, and you get, like, tentacle attacks, which are cool. There was a meaningless good and evil system in it, but...
Oh, yeah.
It was cool. I liked it. For a long time, that was my favorite Spidey game. Everybody... God damn it, I'm out here again. Everybody loves Spider-Man 2 for... that same console generation, or no, Web of Shadows was PS3, Xbox 360. Spider-Man 2 was the generation before that, but everybody loves Spider-Man 2. Where really, in my opinion at least, the only good thing about Spider-Man 2 from a gameplay perspective was the web swinging. Like, everything else, the story,
that was like
the voice
selling
acting
point.
Was kind of mediocre.
Yeah.
God.
What was that, like, hilarious death scene from?
Oh, that was Spider-Man 3.
I'm going to die.
That was 3?
I think so.
Oh my god, the graphics look so bad in it.
Yep.
I mean, comparatively to...
No, Spider-Man 3 is a very, very poopy game.
Huh.
How do I get up to that one?
Translated from a poopy movie.
Again, maybe I just have different standards than a lot of people, but I feel like Spider-Man 3 is not a great movie, but it's not as bad as people say it is. Like, there are a lot of good things in that movie.
Yeah.
Sandman is incredible in that movie.
Yeah.
I thought that James Franco weirdly gave a really good unhinged performance.
Oh, he was trying.
Yeah.
I mean, and a lot of the bad stuff, Tobey Maguire was really trying.
Yeah. But I mean, like, and the movie has become a meme, with the so good. And
I mean, it's like comically
like
evil, but like that, it's
funny.
Yeah, well, it's like
entertaining.
It fits like in its own kind of weird place.
Yeah, and dancing Peter Parker, dancing emo Peter Parker, whatever. Yeah, I'll give you that.
I was laughing.
I was laughing too. Like, I took it for how funny I thought it was intended to be.
Yeah.
But, just a lot of people can't have anything not serious in their serious superhero movie. Even though they complain that in the Raimi trilogy, Spider-Man never quips and jokes around. Which, I have that complaint too, but, it's different.
It's like the humor was in different kind of fashion.
Yeah, a lot of people argue that the humor in Spider-Man 3 was not intentional, which I could see that. I could see you thinking that, but
well, it's like Raimi he goes cartoony. Like that's him being funny.
Yeah,
Like,
he
that's
is.
what
His
does.
style is campy.
Yeah. But then once you go out of that and then you look back, you're like, oh my god, this is a cartoon. And
Yeah.
like, but it's like that's that's what he was going for.
That's why, I grew up with the Raimi trilogy. That will always have a special place in my heart. But he captured a very specific version of Spider-Man that was never the Spider-Man I grew up with. He.
I just want just imagine J. Jonah Jameson narrating like, "Get ready, Spider-Man."
No. Raimi captured a very specific version of Spider-Man. He did a really good homage to like the 60s, 70s era of the character, where it was a little bit more campy and cartoony and over the top.
Yeah.
And overly sentimental. But like, it has its charm,
Yeah.
But I grew up with like Ultimate Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Which was, the 2000s update, like revision of the character. I always loved Spider-Man, like even before that. Like I would watch all the cartoons, like the Fox animated one.
Yeah.
I grew
and
up
then
with.
there was like the really old ones on some other network.
Yeah, Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends and
Yeah.
stuff. Like I loved Spider-Man, ever since I was making memories. But Ultimate Spider-Man is really where the character started to mean something to me, and like I started identifying with the character. And I think, controversial opinion here, I actually like the Amazing movies and think that they captured the feel of Ultimate Spider-Man really well.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
It's like main complaints. It's like Andrew Garfield looks too hipster. It's just like, okay, that's like complaints in fucking everything.
Yeah,
nowadays.
That was a complaint like when the movie was out and fresh, but I don't think a lot of people complain about that anymore. Now
Yeah.
the biggest complaints against the Amazing movies are that you didn't need another reboot of Spider-Man so soon after the Raimi trilogy. It retread too much of the same ground, and they were just trying to set up a universe too fast with it. They were basically trying to Batman v Superman it before Batman v Superman was the thing.
I mean, it so doesn't do it as fast as they try to do it.
Yeah, like Amazing Spider-Man 2 is pretty universally disliked, and I love that movie because a lot of people think that, they just shoehorned the Rhino in at the last minute. That last fight scene is so anticlimactic.
The way they were telling the story, it's like, yeah, that was like just the bookends.
Yeah,
like that
to
wasn't
me-
the main story. Like that's totally how Spider-Man works, like in the comics and cartoons. He's
Exactly.
Like, he jumps into another thing right after.
Exactly. To me, that movie really captures what it's like to be a day in the life of Spider-Man.
Yeah, that was slice of life Spider-Man, and like nothing else really captured that before on camera.
Yeah. And also a lot of people complain about the whole parent subplot and how it didn't ultimately mean anything and how there was too much focus on it.
That's important to his character though.
Yes and no. Like, I could have taken it or leaving it. Leaving? Is that a word?
Oleven? Hein?
Hide?
They could have elaborated more on it and given it more, and then like it could have had like an arc or something. But,
Yeah. And, if people think that movie is bad, imagine if they had stayed with the original ending.
which was.
You never saw the deleted scene that's on the Blu-ray?
I feel like you must have shown it to me. I don't
The one
remember.
where his dad is like secretly still alive
Oh, I'm remembering this now.
and meets him in the graveyard while he's grieving over Gwen. Spoilers for Amazing Spider-Man 2, I guess, but who cares? Yeah, that... Sony is full of people making really bad decisions all the time, but somebody knew well enough that to not include that scene.
Yeah. But they did it.
Yeah. Plus,
Is that even a plot like in the comic?
no. In the comics, his parents were just S.H.I.E.L.D. agents, and they just died.
They're dead.
Yeah. Yeah, no, they were never scientists in the comics. They never inadvertently made the genetic spiders that eventually made him. So a lot of people didn't like that there was like this element of predestiny to him becoming Spider-Man, but they've explored that idea to death in the comics too, so it's not like it's something unique to that movie.
Yeah.
I just heard like a weird music ditty. Does that mean I collected all the things?
I mean,
Nope. Well, that's about how I feel on this here game then. I remember why I gave up on it when I was a kid now.
I think you probably got farther here than you.
Oh, absolutely.
Did as a
when I was a
kid.
kid, I couldn't even figure out you needed to collect those stupid fucking things.
Yeah, couldn't even figure out spider sense.
Yep. Fuck this game.